if you didn't know and are new here, I have been going through bariatric surgery and a weight loss journey. I had my bariatric surgery, which was gastric bypass, on February 20th. So I just had my 2 week pre op on Monday, finishing up this second full week and really headed into my third week post op. So it's kind of how I'm giving a take on this video for today. So, update on just how I'm feeling. I'm feeling great. I feel like I can see it in my face. I'm down 30 pounds, feeling really good about that. Small, non-scale victories. I can fit my wedding bands back on comfortably again. Even my Apple Watch feels comfortable. Fitting in some pants that were a little uncomfortable, or ones that, I haven't really been able to get on for a while. So all that has been truly exciting, and I'm looking forward to the days as they progress and the weeks they progress and the progress that I'll have. So went to, like I mentioned, my post-op with my surgeon and the dietitian on Monday, and everything looks great. They were really pleased with my progress and being able to intake the water, I think, which was really important. And I haven't had any problem with that at all. That part has actually been super easy. And so far, I've been able to tolerate everything that I had to tolerate. I am eager. I got to move to a fuller liquids, soft foods, not soft foods, like fuller liquids this week. And then on Monday, I can start the mushy diet, where I can have things like fish and a little bit more substance of like a resemblance to real food, which I'm really excited about, because one of the things that I do love is my parents live close by. They moved to Virginia to be close to us and their grandchildren, and we try to get together and have dinners together. And it's something that I really am looking forward to doing. And this kind of progression in my food will allow us to do that, especially having, just a nice fish dinner, and maybe a little bit of mashed cauliflower. I know I really can't eat much, so we're talking bites here, but still, it will make me just feel more, a little bit more human. It's a little bit more sociable. You feel like you're part of everything, and so I'm happy about that. I am a little nervous about this weekend. I do have a cheer competition for my daughter to go to, and I think that will be challenging, of having everything on hand that I need to have. Cold protein shakes, that helps. There's not exactly a microwave there or someone that sells soup. So I'll just have to plan accordingly and see how it goes. We'll make it through. It's only a 1 day competition. It looks like she's later in the afternoon, so I can leave a little bit later in the morning, be able to get there, and then come home at night and take care of whatever I need to take care of. So also, with finding out, elevating my food stages also starts my vitamins, which, going into this journey, that you have to take vitamins for the rest of your life. It's essential. You need those nutrients that you're not getting now, now that you have the surgery. The absorption isn't really there from your food. So that, and pills to help prevent gallstones. I guess after you have surgery, there's a higher risk to get gallstones if you still have your gallbladder, and so they put you on this medication for about 3 months, just to, like, it doesn't get rid of the full risk, but it really does lower your risk quite significantly if you're on this medicine. So the challenging part with this is, because your diet's so limited and you're not really swallowing pills, a lot of these things are chewable, or they're capsules that you have to empty out and take. And they taste nasty. They're not pleasant at all. So that part's not fun, but it's just a phase. We'll get over it. Eventually, I'll be able to swallow the capsules and it will be no big deal. And it's not a lot of chewing of these vitamins and that kind of stuff. Small price to pay. But, it is a little annoying, not going to lie. It is funny because at the hospital, they gave me a vitamin or a pill organizer. And this thing, I mean, it's massive. So while it's very sweet, it's just not ideal for bariatric patients, I don't think. The amount of pills and different vitamins you have to take, and a lot of them can't be taken together, they have to be spread out, that you can you have to, split it out throughout the day. So you have morning, noon, mid or early afternoon, late afternoon, and then evening pills. So I thought the best bet for me was to get a different kind of pill organizer. So my son was so sweet to help me set this up for this week, but within it, it contains all the days of the week, and you can just pull out and stack the day. And these can easily be slipped into your purse. But it does have the morning, afternoon, and night. The only qualms about the ones that I got, I love the concept of it. I love the way it's broken out. Probably could have used a little bit of a deeper capsule of these. Afternoon, I do have to split to early afternoon and like mid afternoon, or mid afternoon, late afternoon, whatever you want to call it. That probably would be easier to start if it had one more, section that I can divide into it. So 4 instead of 3. But I think, I'll just start getting used to it as I go. Right now it's kind of foreign. I still have to look on the sheet they provided for me as to what times for that afternoon to really kind of sort it out. But I'll pick it up pretty quickly. So yeah, it's not as deep to fit the chewables. Like my multivitamin's a chewable and my calcium's a chewable. I have to squish them a little to get in the case, but it works. So yeah, perfect to throw in your purse. So I would highly recommend that. I think, a lot of people do it this way. And then for travel, traveling for a week, they all can stay in one place. Don't have to worry about a plastic bag. So it came in a nice carrying case. It works great. So that's where I keep my pills and my vitamins, and we're working through it. It is a lot, though, I will say. And again, small price to pay. I think you get used to it, and then you get the pattern down a little bit, and it just becomes a little bit more of second nature. So that's really the biggest update that I have. We're moving, we're shaking. It's past surgery. I feel great. I don't have the pain in my sides anymore. No need to take any Tylenol, any of those pieces. I did have my first migraine though this weekend, or earlier in this week, which was difficult. I am a person, just getting a little bit more TMI personal on that I tend to, the older I got, especially after I had my second child, my son, get, hormonal migraines as my period came. And so, it came on Monday, and I had that migraine. And usually I can take Advil way, way early and kind of dim it down a little bit. And then I have my migraine pills. And my migraine pills work great, but I can't swallow them right now. So it's a lot of crushing. And, when you have such a bad headache, you kind of just want to take it and be done with it, and not try to find something to go grind it with and then mix it in something and take it that way. So that was a challenge. And then cramps. Realizing I can't go to Advil for cramps. So that was interesting. I did still have Tylenol left over that they provided me from when I was in the hospital, in liquid form for adults, and I took that, and it seemed to help for that. So fingers crossed that will continue to be a resource for me that will work. Usually, like Tylenol never touched anything for me in the past, so I'm hopeful that maybe just the way that everything's changed, that it will be easier for me to kind of get through that process. So that that was interesting, but we're getting through it. Trying to think of any other updates. I haven't necessarily been sleeping better yet, which would be nice. I think a lot of that has to do with, at first I was sore, and then now with the migraine that I had the past couple of nights, that's been a little bit rough. But again, I think we'll get there. So um 13th, I get to start Mushy Food Diet. I'll have an update again for next week, kind of where I'm going. If you have any questions about anything going on right now, please let me know. I'd love to address it in these videos. I'm not trying to make anything too long yet because not really eating much to show off. Um, no big obstacles or challenges, but everything that I have had on that fuller liquid, like yogurts, soft cheeses, those kind of things, have all been really easy for me to take right now. It hasn't bothered my stomach. So I am feeling very fortunate that I haven't had too many side effects after the surgery. And I'm hopeful that once I get to foods, I'll be tolerating those well as well. So I hope you all are having the most wonderful week, are getting ready for the weekend, because I know work has been crazy for me this week. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it to come. And I will talk to you all soon. Thank you so much. Bye.